Okay, so I believe that we are recording. Alright, today I'm going to smoke and review this Cuaba Distinguidos Figurado shape. Very, very beautiful cigar. Very just excellent shape, this Figurado. It's a double perfecto. Cuaba is an awesome cigar. Prime tobacco that they use, Vuelta Bajo, some of the best tobacco in the world. Premium is used for these things, and they give off a great aroma. They age well. This one here is almost vintage. It's about 3.5 years. So, it's getting oily. It ages very, very well. The aroma it puts off just gets more chocolatey, more sweet. Just, every time I open up this box, it's just pumping out more and more aroma. It is really, really awesome how well this thing is aging. So I'm going to smoke this dude, and I'm going to review it. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about Cuaba, the brand and everything, and a little bit more detail about the history a little bit, and then I'm going to discuss a little bit about aging. Okay, so aging cigars, in my opinion, makes them much better. And from all my experiences, when I've smoked older cigars, 5 years old, 10 years old, they're very, very good. They're very, very good. And so it's something that I think that I should do. I think you should do it. You should try it out because, just the aroma is so enjoyable. Smelling these things, who the hell wouldn't like that? So anyways, I'm gonna cut this dude up right now, and see what we got. So this is a very, very interestingly shaped cigar here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a torpedo here, and it comes down as a double perfecto. The roll is just like one leaf. They just rolled this motherfucker. it is a badass roll, and we're gonna talk about that. The people that roll these are the grade 7 rollers. They're the best rollers, torcedores, that you can find on the island of Cuba. Three cuts on this torpedo here, and the draw for me is just where I like it. That's the cool thing about these torpedo shaped cigars is you can cut down to kind of adjust your draw. So if you like a draw real tight, you only one cut. If you like a more looser draw, you're going to cut maybe 3-4 times. Cut it down, because this triple cap here is big. Gives you room to cut. Draw is nice and snug, especially with this little tip, so you got to be careful. The beginning draw is going to be tight. So it will open up. This cigar will open the fuck up. It will just, when it gets to this fat point here, you're puffing. You're hotboxing this mother. It is really gets a big punch, right here. And then the rest of it just tapers down. Real smooth, real nice smoke here. Real nice. Let's light it up. Running out of matches. Wow. And these are really easy to light because they got this little tip. It's like 1 millimeter surface area on this thing. You got to be careful lighting it, but it's easy. So I mean, that's a pretty good light right there. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but that's usually what it looks like. I mean, at first you're like, oh fuck, I fucked it up. It's not even at all, but that's just how this roll works. It kind of expands and it'll be alright. Sour notes. Mellow. Like a dried sour fruit or something, like a citrus. The smoke is kind of leathery. Real chewy. I mean, just. Through the nose, creamy. Not getting much flavor because it's still working on that tip part. I mean, when this thing right now is, really light bodied, but as soon as it passes through this point here, you're going to have, a full body blasting of smoke. So you got to take it easy. But flavors are citrusy. Smoke is leathery through the nose. It's more kind of creamy, kind of like a. It's real weird because it gives me hints of the Monte Cristo blend, with that creaminess, but more like a Romeo and Julieta in terms of flavor profile. This almost seems like a cross between Monte Cristo and Romeo and Julieta. I don't know. The feel of the cigar in your hands is just awesome. It just really feels. It feels cool. It feels elegant. It's pretty nice. I mean, this is a big, it's a big cigar. And the other one that I have, and I did a review of that other one, is Salamonas. It's even bigger than this one, 7.5 inches. Where this one I think is 6.5 maybe. So 2013 production on this thing. And it's showing me its youth. It's very flavorful. I mean, it's showing me its age rather. I mean, this is quite flavorful. I'm not getting any ammonia, or anything like that. It's really. It does feel a little bit dry, though, I would say. But I think that that's probably because it's in the middle of winter time and the air is so dry. And it's hard to keep the humidity in my humidors up. So, try to keep my humidity, all my cigars that I'm storing, for short term and long term, around 65, 67% humidity. But in winter time, it gets real tough to keep it up there. A lot of my humidity drops in there. Right now the humidity in this room is 29%. 29%. The humidity in my humidors like 59%. That's pretty good. It's a lot better than 29, but still it's, you know, it's about 6 or 7 percentage points too low. So these cigars, you know, they get a little bit dry. You know, I just taste a little bit more leather and stuff in these things. Well, a little bit about Cuaba. So Cuaba is a post-revolution brand, and it's kind of an interesting story. So they launched the Cuaba brand at a I don't know, I'll probably fuck up the story, but it was at a banquet in London, England, or something. I think in 1999 or 98 or something. And they launched this Cuaba brand. Well, you know, Cuba Tobacco launched it. And it was well received. It was launched in England because these Figurado-shaped cigars were very popular in England about, I don't know, 70, 80 years ago. So back in the day, English people loved this shape of cigars. And then the fad changed and they wanted a different shape. Probably Lonsdale's. So, Lonsdale's another British, you know, shape. So anyways, they launched the brand there, and there's this story called the Flying Torcedores. And during the launch, they flew in from Cuba 7 torcedores, and they rolled the cigars, you know, in the launch, you know, the banquet or whatever that was going on. And I mean, it was very cool, very well received. I mean, they've moved into more of a niche brand. I got lots of Cuabas. Lots. I got 2 boxes of these Distinguidos, and they come in boxes of 10, you know. And I got a box of Salamonas. So yeah, I love these. These are very good cigars. Well, I'm going to get into this thing, and I'll come back here in a little bit. It's going to take a long way to finish this cigar. But I'm loving it so far.